Let's break down 3 different levels of music production skill sets to see what really separates the noobs from the pros and what tips you can use to make your song sound like none other than Martin Garrix himself. Not that I stole his laptop or anything. Also, the FLP from today's video will be in the description completely free, so make sure to subscribe and like the video to help support the channel because it really means a lot. I'll also be using my EDM production bundle, link in the description, to make the tracks for this video, so make sure to check that out too. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off, the noob is always going to write their tracks with a stock fruity limiter on the master, just completely killing all the dynamics in the song. This is a big no-no. And when it comes to writing melodies and chords, the noob isn't really going to know that much about music theory, so a lot of the chords end up being just the same note stacked on multiple octaves instead of layering the thirds and fifths for basic chord structures. Most noobs probably don't know much about sound design, so they're going to be limited to using presets, and since third-party plugins are expensive, a lot of the time you'll hear stock plugins with stock presets, which is never a good mix. I don't know if this is just me, but when I was a noob, I feel like all of my tracks had at least one of these vocal phrases. You know the ones I'm talking about? The ones that were like, "That's right."
Wait till you see the... No.
That's right.
Also, don't forget to ask people to collab and make sure to record your song using Bandicam when you upload it to YouTube. And if you're feeling extra confident, make sure to send this bad boy over to SPINNIN Records because I'm sure they won't want to miss out on the second coming of Mozart, am I right? I mean, for all they know, you could be the next Tiesto. So with that being said, this is typically what a noob track would sound like.
That's right. That's right.
Moving on up as a pro, you'll start to notice drum transients are much cleaner and a lot more time is dedicated into making the drop seem as big and wide as possible. And unlike other genres, the drums for progressive house tracks are really unique and creative. One of the biggest differences between the noobs and the pros is that you'll see a pro take a lot more time caring about ambience and atmosphere in their tracks, rather than just making the main layers of the song. This creates a lot of ear candy and helps the song seem less generic. And when it comes to mixing, all the pros take dedicated time towards making that each sample and sound has all the unnecessary frequencies cut and that the volumes are gain staged and leveled properly, at least for the bulk of the sounds, that is. And realistically, the jump from noob to pro is really just a couple of mixing techniques and a basic understanding of music theory. So with that being said, here's what it would sound like if you moved on up to a pro. To keep this song in the style of Martin Garrix, I decided to make a remake of his song High on Life because I feel like that song embodies the best of his progressive house era. Martin Garrix songs are all about making the listener feel strong emotions. Whether they're happy or sad, incorporating strings to the track will help convey that message. I know that a lot of Martin Garrix's recent tracks have been a lot more trance and pop inspired, but in his heyday of progressive house, he incorporated a lot of wide chords with that go-to progressive house rhythm. And he always includes a jazz guitar or an electric guitar with little to no distortion to keep that eccentric, smooth, and ambient sound on your main melody. And when the drop comes, you can use that lead as a layer, and it'll also help transition from your verse to your drop. So with that out of the way, let's hear what this finished Martin Garrix track sounds like. And as a reminder, make sure to click the link in the description because all 3 of those FLPs will be included there. Thanks for watching, everyone. On a little side note, I wanted to make a video that's a bit different than the ones I've been making for the past year or so, and I've been seeing this style around, so I thought I'd give it a shot and put my own spin on it. Hopefully you guys learned something on the do's and don'ts of music production so you can get a little bit better in a fun and lighthearted manner. And I look forward to making more unique videos like this, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell because it really means a lot to me and it helps grow the channel a ton. So good luck and cheers.